everyone. Welcome to the Wise Choice podcast, where we interview real homeowners to share their experience with Wise Choice Remodeling, learn more about them and what the process is like for working with Wise Choice. I'm here with Charmaine and Betty today, and they're going to share a little bit about the projects that they're doing currently, which is landscaping, bathroom, and painting, and tell us a little bit more about it. So thank you guys for being here today.
You're welcome.
I'm so excited to interview you guys. So let's get on with it. So tell me a little bit about your home, how long you guys have lived there, and what made you fall in love with the home in the first place.
We lived there over like 20 years or so. The reason being that we fell in love with the home, it was our last hope and choice resort, thanks to our family dog back then. He was the one that caused all of this luck and happiness for us to find that home, the last and only home in Gardena. And then we fell in love, even though there was a lot of fixture-uppers back then, but we had no choice. It was a good neighborhood. Everything was there. So I guess that was the call for it to purchase the home. How did you?
I found out this place, that time. We found it in,
I just said about our dog. That's it.
yeah.
Our dog was the one that made the decision.
Because before we live in an apartment. And then suddenly on the apartment we had a dog. And this dog messed up the, apartment thing. And actually, the manager found out that some leaking.
We had a pet.
In the down, and then the maintenance come up to our apartment to find out where the leak came from, and it's from us. And the maintenance guy found out the flowers, and then the manager of the apartment sent me a letter, told me if you don't get rid of the dog, you might get out the apartment. So on myself, I was wondering, oh my God, what can I do? And suddenly, in the Penny Saver magazine, I look at the place.
Back in the days, Penny Saver.
And then I found a place. And then I told her to call this agent and, to them. And then suddenly, we found, the place. We looked at the place for 3 houses. And this third one, this is the one I like. This was in Gardena. And that's what, we started living there.
Cool, and what do you like about it?
What we liked about it is the area, and everything is close by. All the Asian, Korean, name all the food, it's right there. And then close to Kaiser facility, close to everything. And then the neighborhood is quiet.
Yeah.
And then close to Target, of course, shopping. But it's everything close by, so convenient.
Convenient.
Even buses, transportation, or whatever, it's so convenient. And it's a quiet neighborhood. But then again, you have sometimes ups and downs later, but that's just the territory stuff. But after that, living there for over 20 years, it's just...
Since 1998.
That's our thing. Our neighborhood is just quiet and stuff. Yeah. We just do.
We don't have problem with the neighborhood.
No issues. And we fell in love with it too because it's close to everything. How can you not? And it's freeways, nowhere, transportation, alternative transportation. Then the food places, you got Japanese, Korean, name it, it's there. But it's kind of thing, but it's okay. And then like the Asian grocery stores, of course, close by.
Of course, yes. I love being close to everything.
Yeah.
That makes things so much easier because you can just if you don't want to drive, you can walk.
Yeah. And then there's no hassle for parking wise. It's open to the public. It's right there. You can park across the street. Not like some residential. There's limit. You have to for example, here in LA, there's limit for parking or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You guys been getting remodeled? I know you're still currently in the process, but tell me some of the things you're getting remodeled with us.
So far, we're starting off with the 2 bathrooms. Hers and mine. That's what we're focusing on right now, and then I guess what else? Painting the house.
No, the painting is done.
But
only at this moment is the bathroom.
Oh yeah, the bathroom. For
and,
now, that's
the living room.
And then later on the living room.
Depends on what
the budget.
Danny.
Danny's
Danny's the one
that does everything.
The place that we need to
He's the one that's doing the organization and all that.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Mhm.
So, what was going on with your house, and why did you guys want to get these things done with it?
Well, it's getting old, and everything is all to the point where it's about time because in the bathroom, hers and my bathroom, every time, I guess there's no ventilation or whatever, there's getting molds on the roof or whatever you want to call it, ceiling. So that's unhealthy and stuff. So it's about time that we have to start getting it fixed and replaced. And plus, at that time too, when we got the house, it's long overdue to get it fixed already, get it solved because it's unhealthy, and we need we're not getting any younger anyways, so it's might as well get it done. The main component is to get the bathrooms done first.
So, you guys have been thinking about this for a while now, then?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What held you back in the past, and what's
Financing and stuff, it's always about finance, but the cost of how much it's gonna just get. We got it done before in the past, but then again they were not successful. So it's that time that we have to do it the right way.
Yeah. So, how did you guys first hear about Wise Choice and start the process with us?
Okay, it started off with her. She went to her cousin's house. She saw a business card and she said, let me give it a try. I saw this business card. I said, yeah, so-and-so. Let's give it a try call. So we called, and then after we called this person, and the person answered. It was Danny Mabari. And then
That's what
and after the conversation and then everything else, we met up and stuff, and then everything else started from there. And then Danny Mabari helped us and stuff from the process, what to do, and then he did everything diligently and told us what are the steps, and then he had to gather up all his information and then relate it to me or her.
So did you guys talk to other contractors?
No.
No,
No?
just
Only
him.
Only
Before,
Danny.
just before when she got it, it was through her brother. But then again, brothers, family, whatever you want to call it, he had a contractor, but they weren't successful. It was not a good job, and no comment. But anyways, so we decided it's time to get a better one. So she found out the business guy. She said, "Let me give it a try." And then there, she spoke to Dan.
Amazing. So how's it been like working with Danny? Danny's one of our project managers.
Oh, he's a great guy and stuff. Even though he's a busy person, he's always sometimes out of the country. Just kidding. He deserves a break. But we always communicate. He has a good communication skills, and his leadership wise, he's always giving us up to date what needs to be done. Or we would be texting each other. Oh, I'll bug him. Hey, what's up the update? I would bug him too, vice versa. And then I would tell him what's going on as well, communication wise.
Yeah. Amazing that you guys can communicate so well together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Danny's really good. He's really
Yeah, yeah.
helpful.
He's very funny, so that's how we,
Yeah.
Funny guy.
Yeah, that's what we.
He's my son.
Adopted son.
My adopted son.
Yeah, I'm glad you guys have a good relationship.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
love hearing that.
Yeah.
But,
He's just
well,
funny.
yeah.
Yeah, we every time he comes to the house, I go, oh no, there goes your Tesla. Why you always drive a Tesla? Oh, so I always teach him Tesla.
Always with the Tesla.
But other than that, yeah, we always keep him up to date, and I always bug him, even though he may be busy. I will text him, hey, where you at? What's the update on the project? And then he'll tell us, call us, and then I would update my mom.
And you feel like he's been good with that?
Yes, absolutely.
Perfect. I love hearing this. So a lot of people believe that you need like a lot of savings in order to do home remodeling. What's kind of your guys' experience been with financing and working with Wise Choice?
So far, she hit the age already. She's at that age already. He's been helping us with the financing. Then he's even explaining to us, since she's a senior, what the senior benefits are, where we can go from there and stuff. And then he'll let us know. So that's why, what kind of programs are out there that for her age, that's what they have to offer. And then he's been updating her on what financing is available to her and what needs to be done.
And do you feel like it's made it a lot easier to make the decision to do remodeling?
Yeah, based on his thing. based on what he says.
Yeah. So since you've started with, I know you've already gotten the painting done and you've started other projects on your house. What does the day-to-day look like working with us?
Not, day to day is just, it does, we understand that it does take time and process. It's not a, thing. Speedy Gonzalez service, of course, you got to go, you have to get the licensing approval. It does take some time, as long as you have the right paperwork and all the documents available to the lenders or whoever you're financing with. And it does take a process, like getting clearance for going to the next level for education, based on my experience.
Makes sense. And then what is it like with our workers, like showing up, working with them?
Well, so far with the workers, the one that Mabari had, they're very fast and efficient.
Love to hear it. Yeah. And then they show up. What's it like when they're coming and when they're doing the
They're
work?
very what do you call this? They're very professional and respectable employees, that thing. And then Danny would give us an update who's coming and what they're going to be doing. And then when they come, they introduce themselves, who they are, which is, how it should be. And then they have their identification or whatever. They tell us, or whatever's on their uniform. And then we, let them do the project. And then once it's done, we ask them how long is it going to take, and so that we have an idea if we have to stay in the house or we can go elsewhere and come back.
Yeah. So, is there been anything that surprised you along the way, good, bad, or just is there anything that's
So far,
surprised you?
the process is just going smoothly and stuff. After she found this business card and everything from her cousin's house, that's all that the luck that her prayers have been answered and everything was working smoothly.
Yeah, I'm glad you found the business card.
But and then not only that, it's even though supposing we're not supposed to be, it's in a different area, and he's only servicing a certain area. He doesn't care. He'll make sure that he can service us because we found that business card and it's a relative.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, amazing.
It's her
Through the
cousin.
business card.
Through the business card.
I feel like it's always easier when you kind of get referred by someone because they can
He
tell
was
you.
shocked. Him himself was shocked too that he would get a call from the South Bay area because we were in South Bay, and the business card is all the way in Long Beach. But we told him we used to live in Long Beach back in the days, but we like it here in South Bay.
Totally makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Has anything changed from the original plan, from when you started remodeling till now through the process?
Not
What was
really.
that
It's just basically doing the fixture upstairs, whatever needs to be fixed and stuff, updated. That's all for now.
Yeah.
Until we see since it's still the processing, once it's completed, then yeah. It's in process right now.
So I know that you guys have gotten painting done and you're going to be doing some aspects of the bathroom and also landscaping. What are you specifically doing? Are you doing any energy efficient painting, or what type of landscape are you guys wanting to install?
I do not know what he's gonna do.
Not that part yet.
Not that part. We're not at that part yet.
We already did this.
We're just doing the basics for
important,
the starting little by
important.
little, the important ones first.
The main, the main.
The main things first, the main issue first, then from there, whatever needs to be done
Whatever is
next,
the-
step by step.
Like extra.
Yeah.
So Danny's been very hands-on with
Yeah.
helping you guys plan it out.
Danny's the one who knows not what to give me the next one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why he's the one who's
Handling it.
handling it.
I think that that's also good for other homeowners to know that they don't need to have this perfect plan. This is exactly what I want done. They have inspo photos, sometimes just calling the
Yeah.
company and helping them plan it with you is super helpful as well. I think sometimes there's a misconception you have to have everything planned out before you call
Yeah.
a company like us, but it
Yeah,
seems like you guys have a different experience.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And it's a step by step process. It can't be rushed if you want a
because,
good project.
it depends on how. handle it.
You know,
So I know you guys have finished the painting.
yeah.
How long did that take?
One day,
Really?
No, not
No.
1 day.
2 days. Oh no, 3 days, I guess.
Yeah.
About 3 days because they had to. Yeah, 3 days. About 3 days.
No, not 1 day.
I'm like, wait a minute. About 3 days or so. Yeah, 3 days.
3 to 4 days.
Yeah, because they had to let it dry before they add the whatever the concealer paint or whatever they call it, and then the next
You
level.
do the
Yeah.
primer, first thing,
Yeah.
clean it up, primer, and then
Yeah.
step by
About
step.
3 days.
Amazing. Yeah. So if any of your neighbors were to come to you guys and they were thinking about doing a similar project, what advice would you give them?
Probably
We're gonna go give them the.
refer them to Danny or whatever. If Danny posts his sign when later on, just read the sign.
Totally makes sense.
Yeah.
Is there anything that you wish you knew before you started?
I don't know. We would been probably the main thing is we wish we should have known Danny earlier before anything else. But I guess it's a sign too that when she went to visit her cousin in Long Beach, there was a sign for her to call Danny because through that
Yeah.
business card. That's
Been
it.
lucky that
She was lucky enough to
found
go
out Danny that
the business card through the business card, and everything else step by step.
So the advice is call Danny.
Yeah.
Danny.
Yeah.
He'll love to hear that.
Yeah.
I'll tell him you guys said that. And is there anything so far that you guys would do differently?
No, whatever we started now, it's just gonna leave as is. That's if it was started differently, yeah, we would if Danny was given to us ahead of time or whatever, we would have used him first. But I guess it's just a sign for us, to use him now.
Yeah.
Because through the business card that he advertised, and then she went to visit her cousin. That's all.
So what did your cousin have done that?
Oh
made
no,
them-
nothing.
She didn't do nothing, but then again, she didn't use Danny. But she did something like ADU.
Probably Danny's passed by in that area.
But she used a
And then
different
she gave-
contractor or
He
whatever.
gave the business card,
Information
information
in the area.
So what did Danny, because it seems like you guys called with him first, yes?
Yeah.
What made him different and kind of different than those other contractors that you guys have talked to in the past?
Well, he gave us logistically what needs to be done and the process step by step. And then once we have all that, he'll see what he can do. And then he researched out there because she was about her age, her personal information. And from then on, he just gives us detail what needs to be done and what can be processed. And once that gets processed in place and approved, then we move forward from there. As he just gave us a rundown of make sure to gather all the paperwork, documents, and then from then we just stay. He's very detailed.
Yeah. So you really like the detailedness.
And organization and communication skill wise.
And he knows what he's talking about.
Yeah.
You can trust him,
Yeah.
Those are very big things.
Yeah,
that you
very
need
big things.
When you're wanting to work with someone, especially.
And then I always tease him, where's your licensing? I need to see your license. No license? No. No.
Yeah. Always a license.
And
Yeah.
So I always just tease him, but everything he shows me his license.
Good. Good he has it on.
And then sometimes we tease him, oh, you drive another car, must be nice. Yeah, that was it.
And so based on your guys' experience so far, would you use Wise Choice again for future projects?
Probably, yeah, of course. Why not?
Because we have already.
We're ready. We're ready using it, and then we already have the
Experience.
research, the experience, and then why move to another one?
Amazing.
And we already started the process. Why
step by step.
just continue on with the process?
Yeah.
We just do the main thing. Main thing first.
Amazing.
And then later on, if we did something,
Another
we gotta
project.
call back my son.
Call Danny again. How do I do this?
Yeah, what's the next project?
Come here.
We need another project.
Yeah.
Yeah, even though he's always busy in a different area, he'll try to call back and stuff, communicate and stuff, or we just text each other.
That's good that even though he's busy,
Yeah.
he can still make time for you guys.
And then
Take
sometimes my mom would try to call him, he wouldn't answer, and then I tell her the reason why he ain't answering, he's out of the country. Oh, he didn't tell me. But sometimes she forgets, so she's always busy too.
Yeah.
But other than that, yeah. Since we have a process in place, just keep continuing from then on. And once the experience is awesome and stuff, there's no need to look for another one. Just keep continuing it.
Yeah. Amazing.
Yeah, we just keep him. As I said, this is my adopted.
He's your son?
Adopted son.
Adopted son.
Yeah.
That's great that you guys can have that relationship.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Like
yeah.
family.
It makes it so much easier.
Easier.
Uh-huh. It's like a family with us.
Yeah. Extended family.
It's a family.
That's good.
Yes.
It's always very good.
It's hard to find it like this,
Yeah.
It's hard to find you can trust.
Yes.
Yeah, like this. And every time when I saw, in the Facebook that advertising for the bathroom,
You got lots of
fixing the bathroom,
scammers and stuff.
and then when I asked
social
Danny,
media.
and then Danny told me, no, don't do that. That's how
Yeah.
On social media too. So I always check too with Better Business Bureau how how
before
true
we
to the
just
fact.
looking, every time
Social media is the one that's
every time
really-
they drop the brochure, the thing special for the senior, and I said, oh no. And then since when we found the Dennis card, and that's what we tried to start with it.
I love that. I love that you guys found.
Because it's nice to look at it on their flyers.
And the
how
flyer,
they
the brochure,
make,
what he did, his project.
Yes.
That project, yeah.
Yeah, he said he's the one who designed that.
He's the one that did
Yeah?
that. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Amazing.
And that's what I told him, can you do that for me? And then he said, are you going to spend $1 million for this?
And I go, our neighborhood is not $1 million here. Because it's all single level. In some blocks, they've been extending, or some of them would be adding ADUs and stuff as well nowadays. But yeah, in my area, some people are doing up and down, but it's rarely, my whole block is up and down. It's all flat, one story.
Yeah, most of houses in our areas.
But some people are adding extended in the other blocks.
And then some
But then
others-
again, up and down is just too much each. I heard plumbing. So just keep it single level.
Well, Charmaine, Betty, thank you so much for coming today and sharing your story with us. It'll be great for others to listen and be able to learn from your guys' experience and what it's like working with us.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.